Hey everybody, y'all hear me? I see Obi8984 in the chat. I see Lester in the chat. I see Mr. Doughboy in the chat. Y'all hear me? Y'all okay? Let's see if anybody can hear me. Okay, loud and clear. Great, Mr. Doughboy. Thanks for coming. Lucky Ear Finds, thank you for coming. I see you in the chat. All right, guys. Hope y'all doing all right today. Going to hunt these box of halves, and I got our lucky Tiki God here on top of it. Hopefully he will bring us some good luck on this hunt. So let's go ahead, open this up, see what we got for enders. If we got anything. Hopefully some more people will join us over the time. Doesn't want to open. Yeah, that's a good sign. It's got lots of silver in it. I see a marked ender here, but a couple of shiny ones. I don't see anything else in here right off the top. So let's go ahead and get these off. Fold it under. Let's get to this and see what we can find, if anything. Put my garbage can up here so I can throw away the wrappers. What's everybody up to today? Anything any good? Mr. Doughboy, I got your bell here. That's a nice looking bell. I appreciate that. That's pretty cool. Got right over there on my desk. Got a lot of lag. Well, I'm looking at my drop frames here. It says 0%, and I got a green light. So I don't see any lag from my end, Doughboy. That's YouTube itself is lagging. Let me go look at my live stream real quick. Let's see if I see anything. Stream Health says it's green, no problems. So that's good. Don't know what to tell you, Mr. Doughboy. So far, everything seems fine on my end. Hopefully the background noise isn't too bad, and if it is, let me know. I can turn it down a little bit if it's too loud. Anyone else in the chat see any lag? Oh, big cloning explosion there, y'all. You know what? Y'all didn't see that. That didn't happen. Hopefully we'll see some more people coming up on into the chat. I think we got about 2 at the moment. Anyone else see any lag? I think we had somebody join us. Go through these. Last live stream wasn't that profitable. We didn't see any silver whatsoever. It was skunk box. Hopefully today we won't see that. We'll get some silver out of these rolls somewhere. Oh, Lester, thank you for coming back. Good. Sound quality all right? Not too loud? Not too crazy for you? Awful shiny 1992 out of Philadelphia. So how's the move-in going? Alistair. Okay. Hopefully I won't make that mistake again, Alistair. How's the moving going? You going? Got everything settled now? All right, all moved in, 9.9%. Put away, that's great. Well, you gotta be better than me. Last week, I ended up having a sewage leak in the basement down here. I had to have piping removed, and they had to dig up the front lawn a little bit to refix all that. So that was a mess. Yeah, you always does lose stuff in the move. You try to figure out where it all went to, especially the small stuff. Looks like we got a little bit of the rent roll in there. Yeah, luckily enough, the leak wasn't too bad. Oh, we got a miscellaneous. We got a Holy 1991. Look at that. We got something on the board, at least. Let's put a miscellaneous up there. So at least found something. All right, found that. Yeah, that's the half that Oswald. Yeah, it could have been. He could have been practicing with the 1991 $50 there. Put that hole for that. That over here on our board, off to the side. Luckily enough, most of the damage of all the water that came through on this one was all contained in an old, in a big empty box. So it wasn't that much damaging, and we also caught it pretty quickly. So at least that was pretty good. But it didn't take us too long since since I'm working from home right now with everything that's going on. I work down here, so you pretty easily start catching that whiff of skunk going on if didn't take much. I'm just glad I was able to get a hold of somebody and get them here, before the next day. They actually came pretty quickly, which I was very appreciative of. Nothing from the side view. Got a marked up 1973. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, but going back to work even for a little bit might be great. But yeah, definitely check on that unemployment. You don't want to mess that up, especially during this time, since we don't know how some states are talking about opening up, some states are talking about staying closed. I know here in North Carolina, we have extended ours another week into May, so that's what we're doing currently here. Nothing from the side view. Pink head. Interesting. I was really happy to get and cross that 400 subscriber count, which was awesome. It was really good. Glad I could give away that, and congratulations to Mike V who won it. He's already claimed his prize, so I'm going to be getting that out probably with the giveaways we do on this channel, which right now with the number of people we got, chances are good, Alistair, that you might win something. My one job concert venue up to 2,500 people. I'm seeing cleaning up until June. Well, that could be true too. Coin Silver, good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for showing up and coming. Glad to have you here. So far, we only found one miscellaneous coin silver, which we got a holy $50. I think after the stream, I think I'm going to go out and take the new metal detector out and do a little playing in the backyard. I think that's what the rest of the afternoon is going to be after I finish this box of halves. Yeah, I think we found one holy in the last box that I just did too. Yeah, Alistair, I believe that's probably your best bet. I would do that myself. Always nice to have a little nest egg, especially if there's going to be another wave of this that everybody's talking about coming in the winter. So it will not surprise me if we all, might be out in the next month or so, back to sort of a semi-normal state. And then we're going to be gearing up for that's an interesting looking one right there. Let's see what that is. Probably just a dirty. And it is. It's a dirty 85. Nothing big, unfortunately. Hey, Silver Jackal, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I remember that that tsunami that happened. Everybody walked out there because it pulled away so far out in the ocean. Everybody was seeing all the stuff the water uncovered, and then boom, it come rushing back in. Yeah, it's when you're supposed to be running to high heels. Yeah, I think so too. Everybody's going to run out. I think whatever they open up, I think I'm going to probably just continue to stay in for the next couple of weeks. I mean, even if it's not even just the safe part about it, everybody's going to be out to, going out to the restaurants are all going to be clogged because everybody's going to go off to that. People will be back into the movie theaters for that, and beaches and everything else. It's just going to be because everybody's been stuck up for so long. Everybody's going to want out. So, it's just going to be crowded and not good. I mean, I love to take a vacation after this was over, but I think it's going to have to wait till later on in the season before that happens. I don't think I'd be taking any cruises anytime soon because I don't want to get stuck in one of those staterooms for a month or more. John, welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you stopping in. I was sitting there watching an interview with these couple that was on one of those boats that was quarantined for the coronavirus, and they were talking about how the conditions were, and the staff was everything was really nice, but they were confined to this their little bitty room. They didn't have window, because they wasn't on the they didn't have a balcony or anything like that. They were only allowed out at like certain times of their rooms. I don't think I could. I'm not a claustrophobic person, but I don't know if you've been on a cruise. They're pretty tight. Yeah, John. Our city here has been pretty much locked down since March as well. S. Robbins, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. You know what, S. Robbins? I'm going to do this. There you go, S. Robbins. I think you deserve a wrench. So far, we ain't found much. We found a holy 1991. But so far, that's been our only find in the 12 rolls that we've had so far. Nothing from the side view. Jonathan Reese, welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. So far, we've only found a Holy 1991. But hopefully in the next row here, we're going to find some silver somewhere. Love to find some silver. Yeah, Mr. Doughboy's in the channel, or at least he was. I know he was having some lag problems. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Alistair, you're over there seeing how long the berries last in a spy cam. Well, who are we spying on? Are you going to start using that as a live stream device? You have a photo shoot today, okay? What are we photo shooting? Are you doing some modeling? Is that what it is, Lester? Bartender photographer. Okay. You can take our picture while serving us drinks. Awesome. Killin' L, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping in. Well, so far, all we found is a Holy 1991. So far, it's been pretty skunky, but we're trying to get away from this skunk and get back to what we're supposed to be doing, which is hunting silver. So far, it all looks clad. So what's everybody going to do for the rest of the day after we watch some more streams? I think a coin hunting couple is going to be on later doing some streaming. I think I saw that on Discord. If y'all haven't already, can you please hit that like button? Give me a thumbs up if you like the channel and the stream. I would appreciate it. I hear you, Jonathan. That would be cool. 2 gram they poured? I didn't know they poured anything. I'll have to check that out. I don't see anything. This one looks awful thick for some reason, but I'll take a look at it. 1977. We got a big line through the side of it. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera. That big scrape down the side. Brandon's supposed to be by 7 to pay you back for some coins she pawned on there. Got an Indian cent, a Buffalo nickel, 1909 Weedy. Is the 1909 a VDB? Nickel proof. So it's kind of cool though. Gotcha. They're going to make small pours and do their own channel rounds. Cool. That's pretty cool. I think pouring is pretty cool. Only thing it's something I haven't gotten into. I think it's very neat to watch and stuff like that. But I wonder how much loss there is when you start pouring. Because when there's always some kind of residue left over inside the crucible after it's finished, thing. So how much, if you put, 20 ounces of silver in, melt it down, do you still get that 20 ounces back, or is it, 19 ounces? No SVDB. I look for. Yeah, I bet we're all looking for that SVDB. Les Likes Coins, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Unfortunately, as you can see from the ticker, we haven't found any silver yet. We're almost halfway through this box. We're 18 away from 18 rows in. My last box, and I got that box from the same place, didn't have anything in it either. From the side. But usually, in the first 20 rows, I usually find at least an NIFC. And we ain't even found that yet. I might have to switch up what bank I'm getting my halves from. How many of you out there wonder, because my wife and I were talking about this just today, if we will see more older coins into circulation because of what's all happening? If people are going to start, they might need some more money, so they start cashing in their coins, or somebody breaks into a piggy egg jar or whatever else, that we might see some more than we normally see. What do y'all think? Doing nothing. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. Penny Dog would say, I'm concentrating. Yeah, about 3 months after it gets back to normal. That could be true. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't wish any bad luck on anyone. I don't, I'd hate to think if, being a coin collector as I am, and I know as everyone in this channel is, no one wants to part with their coins. And it's sad that, somebody would have to do that. As Robin says, yes, already is a lot of elderly trying to survive on their own. People getting desperate. Guys, yeah, it is sad. It is very sad. I feel bad for the people out there having to struggle. I'm hoping the stimulus packages and stuff like that will help them out, and they get what they need, so they don't have to give away their collections or dump them or whatever they have to do. As much as I like finding silver, I don't really want to gain it that direction, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Oh no, Silver Jackal, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, I hate that you had to sell your entire collection. That is, I hate to hear that. That's awful. It's kind of like dumping more bad news on top of more bad news. All I had was 5 things want a little change. The pop-up candy machine center and laundry here only took change. Yeah, they didn't have a change machine there, Alistair. Oh, Silver Jacob, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're being able to start your collection back over again. That's sort of what we do. I mean, if you have to give it up, if you can turn it around and start buying it back, then that's what we have to do. So I was telling Alistair here and Doyle Boy and everybody else that came in earlier in the chat, my week's been fun because we had a sewage leak in the basement this week. So that was fun to deal with. Had to get the plumbers out here and everything to fix that. Well, that's good, Lester. I'm glad that all that's behind you, and now you can be able to get your, that might be a swamp coin. All that green, got excited. It looks from there, you see it kind of looks kind of white. It's actually kind of green. Yep, just a dirty bicentennial. Oh well. Like I was telling them, I said, I think after this is over, I'm going to go and get my metal detector out and get in the backyard for a little bit and do a little playing, a little learning. I think we'll be doing some metal detecting hunts. As you know, I live in North Carolina, and I've been talking to. Oh, great! My memory's lost it now, but there's another metal detecting gentleman that I've been following on YouTube. I can't think of his name, but he hunts in North Carolina also. Been talking to him. I think we're going to do some metal detecting hunts, get up together. So that will be some interesting stuff coming to the channel, at least. So far, I'm not been able have a hard time finding or getting boxes yet, which is good. Most of my banks are being very generous and helpful and non-judgmental. You know, there's like, oh yeah, Mr. Bank, come on in and we'll get it done. So pretty cool. Yes, that's who it is. Metal Detecting NC, John. That's exactly who I was talking about. Metal Detecting NC. That's what it is. That's who I've been talking to. Matter of fact, that last video that he just did on his channel on how that Garrett works was sort of to answer some of my questions about my Garrett. If you've watched my last video, it was the unboxing of the Garrett that I bought. And I reached out to him since I know that he metal detects around this area and had the similar so shiny. Only a 2001 though. Had the same detector. I thought I would see if he could help me out. He said he'd be more than happy to. So he seems to be a real nice guy. So I think that we'll probably be teaming up sometime or another to do some hunts, which will be kind of cool. I'll be enjoying that, and I hope you will all as well. I'm kind of anxious to see what my first find will be, but knowing my luck, it's probably going to be trash. Some tin can, bottle top, you know, stuff like that. Coin Silver, it's a Garrett AT Pro is what it is. So that's what it is. I bought the 55 anniversary edition, which I found out was cheaper than the one I've been earmarked in my wish list. Had everything that the other one did pretty much, and was cheaper. So I sort of went with that. Let's see what. What else? See if I missed anything in chat. Yeah, I bet out there in Colorado, there probably is a lot of things out there to hunt. That'd be kind of cool to get out west there and see some of that sort of stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Autumn Bricks, hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome for coming. So far, we ain't found no silver, but you know, I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying to stay away from Peppy, and so that we don't end up with skunk. But you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. So I'm trying. Hopefully we're going to find something, but not in this row. Coins Over said he used a whites for 30 years. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, 99% probably the finds are going to be trash. I know I was looking at some of metal detecting NC, and he was doing some at parks and stuff like that, and kept on found lots of bullets and stuff like that. But you know, he's always finding cool things too, so that's pretty cool. Well, guys, we are at mid-box. So, you know what? It's time to do a giveaway. We got 16 people watching, which is cool. So, what we're going to do is we're going to give away one 90%er and one 40%er. Nope, this is 290s. Hold on, I got the coins mixed up. Where's it at? Yeah, here it is. Here we go. Here's the 40%er. The 190, 140, 1964p, and 1965p. We're going to give those away as our half box giveaway. Let's see. Autumn breaks 18 max for me last year. Road trip stop at casino. Wow. Turned it to $10 into $700. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's great. All right. So let's go over here to the computer. And I got a random number generator up here. So we're going to do, is there 16 people in the chat? I think we'll stick with, let's do 1 to 30. And 1 to 35. All right, so when y'all see this in the chat, if I can type, then y'all start guessing. And it's going to be the one that comes closest without going over basically the Price is Right rules. Sherry Ward, welcome. You just came in at the right time for the giveaway. We'll give everybody a chance to pop in and give their choices. Welcome, Sherry. Glad to have you here. Maybe you'll bring us some good luck. Hey, Autumn, you might want to choose another number because I see on my screen that Lester picked the same one, so I'll give you another chance to do another number since I see that as a double on my screen. All right, everybody in? Give it a few more seconds. Yes, it is my screen that counts. So, here. All right. So, let's see what the generator says. Number 6. 6 is the, hold on a second. 6 is what we found. And according to my screen, I can get it up here. The person that is the winner on my screen is it looks like Autumn Bricks. Autumn, looks like you are the winner. Well, congratulations. So, what you need to do is to send me an email to my email address, which is right there, TemporalCoins@gmail.com, and with your YouTube name, your shipping address, and I'll get these 2 coins out to you. Congratulations, Autumn. You got 7 days to do that. If you don't send me that email within 7 days, it kind of goes back into the kitty for somebody else to win. So you let me know. All right, guys. Other thing I was going to show y'all, I know a lot of people here also sub to Penny Dog's channel, and you know, she made mention, and we were talking about having a Merlin, and she showed the Merlin commercial. So I went and dug mine out, and I think that I also put batteries in it, and it still works just like it used to. So you can play tic-tac-toe with it. That's pretty cool. It still works. Takes 6 batteries to actually power this thing, considering all the other electronics we have that run at like a third of that. I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought y'all would like seeing the Merlin again. But you hit a new game, and you press a number, and then you start doing other sound things. I haven't looked up the different manual on how it actually works, but as you can see, the thing's still in working order. Thought y'all would appreciate seeing that, which was kind of fun. Well, so far in the first half, Tiki God of Luck and Wealth has not come to this box. So far, we're still seeing our skunk silver. So let's get back to the hunt. Hopefully in the second half, we'll find some more. Oh, you remember the football game with just red dashes? Well, you know what? We'll pause here since that was brought up. Do you remember? You mean this is what you're talking about? I don't know if you can see the red dashes on it. Gonna pick it up on the camera or not. But yes, I have one of these as well. But let's get back to the hunt. Well, actually, Alistair, that did not come from Hawaii, which it might be the reason why there's a problem. That's kind of interesting. Let's see what that one is. Yeah, no, looking at a different light, it's not. I thought for a second there it looked like maybe a 40, but it wasn't. Actually, that actual thing. Oh, we found our first NIFC. We found a 2003. So we did find that. So let's put that up there on the board. We found our first NIFC. Wrong one. This is what I want. One NIFC. So I at least got us that one. Like I say, I usually find at least a few of NIFCs in a box. But anyway, like I was saying, Alistair, I found that that Tiki God actually came from Salem, Massachusetts, in a gift shop. That's where that one actually came from. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I do have a lot of old little cool toys. I still have some more upstairs. I'll probably show on different streams that I still have that still work. But since we were talking about those over on Penny Dog's channel, I thought I would go ahead and show those on today's channel just to give us something to look at and talk about mid-box. Hey, Alistair, I happen to like oatmeal raisin cookies. So I'm just saying. Well, according to, I went to Hawaii a couple years ago, and they tell you, now I don't know if they tell it just to make sure that you don't, because if everybody showed up there and started taking pieces of the rocks away, that there probably would be a problem. But according to what we were told by the locals, found a 2004. Another NIFCA. That makes two that we found. Is that you're not supposed to take anything off the island because you will be cursed with bad luck by Pele, the god of volcanoes. They said that unless a native of the island gives you the rock, is the only way you can take one off. Otherwise, you're not allowed. And they say that the Department of Parks there at the thing gets, several, pounds of rocks back from people who have taken it off the island and brought it back because they started having bad luck. So that's the story I have had. Yeah, trust issues because for oatmeal raisin cookies because you thought it was chocolate. Well, I can see that. I've taken a drink or eaten something that I thought was one thing and turned out to be another, and that is quite a shock to the taste buds. That I'm sure that you. That last eruption Hawaii had, I was there just months before that eruption on that volcano. So it was pretty cool to say at least I'd been there. I'm glad that of course, their eruptions are more, they're not the geyser spilling type of eruptions. Their eruptions are more slow moving, ooze out of the earth type of, there's an ugly. Look at that. I don't count that as swamp coin, but definitely an ugly. All right, we'll count it as a swamp coin. Why don't we do that? Yeah, butterscotch to lemon drop does not. The two would be a shock to the system. That's for certain. Ooh, that's a nice 1972D. Wonder if it's got the FG on the back of it. Let's take a look. Yep, I can see it with my naked eye. It is got the FG. And it's a D, so it won't be a DDO. What's everybody going to have for dinner tonight? 3 o'clock, starting to think about dinner. What's up for dinner? Ribs, sweet corn, potatoes. Sherry, I'm coming to your house. What time should I be there? Ribs, sweet corn, potato salad sounds awesome to me. Lester's having gyros. That's awesome. Greek food. I think we have decided and settled on, I think we're going to Wingstop, or actually having Wingstop delivered. I think that's what we're going to have, some wings. I made 4 different dishes last night, and food saved all the ones. 5:30, bring dessert. Okay. Well, we could probably do that. If I bring dessert, it's probably going to be banana pudding. You know, being from the South and all. Hot dogs, potato salad, John. That's nothing wrong with that. You can't be mad at some hot dogs and potato salad. That's all still good. Oh, see, Sherry Ward's all up for the banana pudding. That's good. Can't go wrong with some good banana pudding. Unless it's made wrong. Man, I'm pretty particular about the banana pudding I eat. I guess because that's just a dirty. See that right there? See what that is? No, just a colored 74. S. Robin says 7-layer homemade brownies. And a gallon of milk. That's 7 brownies are great. Have you seen those? S. Robin, have you seen those pans that got the different edges on it, where you can have chewy edges on every slice? Yeah, they are pretty cool. I like those chewy edges on my my brownies. Man, we just having no luck whatsoever. Oh, sorry guys. Shoot. It's about like the last box. I got another sister box in there to hunt as well. Maybe I should have chosen that box. Maybe it would have more finds than this one does. Ugh, look at that one. Looks like that one's been in a fire. So have y'all found anything out there in y'all's hunts? Any good? Any finds? Metal detecting? Or coin hunting? Or anything? Sherry says she had no hunts, no luck yesterday finding morels. Well, that's a shame. Those are delicious. Like S. Robin says, morels are awesome. I don't think there's that many of those grow around here in North Carolina. Yep, found another NIFC 2002. On camera. Focus. There you go. So we can add that to the board. Oh, look, it's Mr. Crappie Tim. Welcome, Crappie Tim. Thank you for showing up today. Appreciate you. Autumn says she gets morels in her backyard. Well, that must be nice not have to hunt for them very much. Are you growing them there on purpose? William says he got a blank platchet while penny searching. That's pretty cool. Oh, so you had a counter stamped Kennedy on it? That's cool. I've seen some of those. I think I have one of those in my collection. I'm trying to find one that's got a counter stamped Mason on it. Nothing from the side view. That's a little shiny. Maybe it's an NIFC. We'll see. Nope, just a shiny 1988. Too bad it wasn't an 87. That would have been awesome. Anything ran around several months and Silver Jackal, that's pretty cool. Sometimes the smaller banks and smaller towns have better finds. I know when if I'm going to try to find silver in quarters or something like that, going to a smaller bank, community bank, or go to a credit union or something to that effect, I have very, very good luck in going to those places and asking for their customer wrapped rolls, and then searching those for silver. And I find a lot better time in those than I do, finding that, and dimes too. I hate doing dimes. I think dimes and hunting dollar coins are probably the hardest to hunt, just because of the side. On the dimes, you have to look at the edges of it pretty close, and with dimes are just so small. But finding a rosy or something like that is always easier to find in customer wrapped rolls than it is trying to do it in bank wrapped rolls. Well, Tim, I hope that you insured those pennies, because I know Penny Dog had a devil of a time with a box of halves that was shipped back and forth. So be warned about that. Cool. You got some counter-strike Mason's compasses on them? That's cool. That's great. Dang squirrels, yep. Yeah, well, I went to one. Happened to be in a very small town in North Carolina, and I went into a small bank and asked them for if they had anything or something like this, and I ended up with 2 full rolls of weedy pennies that the lady had back in the back that somebody had brought in. I went to one bank and they know me pretty well, and a lady came in with like 45 or 48 $48 worth of Ike dollars, which was pretty cool. And she's like, "Do you want these?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I do." So I picked up those. All pretty good stuff. Autumn, yes, that's correct. And I actually have a creek, once I learned how to use it real well, that runs right down past my house. So I'm hoping to get out there once I learn how to use it real well, and see if I can't find some gold or something. Especially since there's supposed to have been an old mill actually on the property. That used to be here. Okay, I got you. Tim on that. Yeah, I always try to keep good relations with. Well, Mayberry is up next to Mount Airy in North Carolina. That's where Andy Griffith and all them were from, which is just right up the road from me, not too far from that area. Did you see I got a nickel attributed when you're done. You should check out. It's cool fun. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Oh yeah, I'll go check out that. Is that on one of your that's one of your videos? Go ahead and shoot a link in there, Jerry. Everybody go check out that video. That's a cool find. A kid found a 2-ounce nugget in his driveway years ago with a detector. The gravel came from a local creek. Wow. A 2 ounces gold nugget. That would be awesome. Yep, I had to try that. Well, crappie Tim, yeah, you know that's the only problem. You know, you got to be careful what you tell the bank people that you're looking for and educating them, because I found out that can be, wow, look at that one, another fire $50. But like I said, telling them too much, you know, then they start looking for it and keeping it themselves and not passing it on to you is the biggest danger, like you said. Still no silver yet. We still got 12 more rows to go through. Hopefully we'll find something soon. Well, Silver Juggler, yeah, that's what you gotta do. Set up with the account and start making relationships with them so that they will start doing it. I know some people have to pay to have boxes ordered. I know some people that doesn't. So it just really depends on your relationship with your financial institution. $18.72 piece. $12. That's pretty good in BG. And not on eBay. Well, that's good. Congratulations. Pretty cool to get a 2-cent piece. Yeah, I got to do everything by appointment too. Both pickup, ordering is pretty easy. I can call up and talk to my order bank and tell them what I want, and they'll order it for me and call me when it's in. And my drop-off location, I have to schedule ahead of time when I'm going to be there and call them when I get there, and they open it up and bring it in. But even though it's kind of a little bit of a process. It's not one that's, you know, humongously bad or, you know, too much of an issue. So what's everybody watching out there during this time stuck at home? Yeah, nothing from the side view. Anyone watched anything good lately? Been watching any episodes? Or has everybody been just watching different streamers and watching their channels and stuff like that? Autumn says she's watching YouTube. Well, I'm sure myself and the rest of the creator contenters out there are appreciating all the support and love that you're giving them. Speaking of which, you know, if you see somebody new on a channel that you have not seen, go check out their channels and see what they're doing. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up and smash that like button. Okay, my apologies, Autumn. Sir, I'll remember that. Hope you don't take too much offense and then go unsub me or give me a thumbs down. Awful shiny right there in the middle. See what that is. Just a shiny 1998. Think a Lego. Oh, Lego, as in the autumn of a Lego life. Okay, gotcha. Understand. Well, it figures if I was going to screw it up, I will. It's going to be interesting. I know that, you know, a lot of the studios out there, since the you know, all the movie theaters and stuff like that have shut down, have started, you know, doing first run straight to certain platforms instead of waiting on them. Like Onward and a whole bunch of others out there that they've done that too. I wonder now, once this is all over, how much that's going to hurt movie theaters going forward, because now that we have a platform that people don't have to, if they're going to continue to support that platform and allow people to, you know, did I receive a card from you? No, not yet. I have not. But it's been about a week or so since I've been by the post PO box, and they have not messaged me and told me that I've had something. So haven't received it yet, but I'll go check it out next week and see if I got something. But thank you for sending me something. That just looks like another dirty 74 or something. Yep, 1974, exactly. Dirty 74. Daggone it. But I'll keep out on the lookout for it, Sherry. Thank you. shiny. No problem. I'm glad you came to the thing and won them on our channel. That's what I tried to do. Yeah, I think that they're not going to do much competing against the Disney Plus streaming. Old easygoing truck driver. Okay, cool. Well, you're one of those essential employees that we need right now. So thank you for everything that you're doing, making sure our packages are getting to us, our shipments are going to the right places. So we appreciate you, Autumn Bricks. That's awesome. Need people like you making sure the country is still running and things are still getting to where they need to be. You haven't been working for a decade. Well, I'm sorry about that, but still thank you for your service throughout the years that you had been bringing us stuff and getting things where we need. Well, the struggle is real here too, trying to find some silver. It's been a struggle trying to find some silver in these rolls. And I think we got about 6 more rolls left in this box. And so far, it's been a skunk box and haven't found anything in here except for 3 NIFCs and 1 miscellaneous. And that's not a good thing. I'm kind of wondering, I don't know if everyone watches how much silver all the other streams are finding. I wonder because of circulation and people being stuck in the house and stuff like that, the boxes that we are getting, we're not seeing silver in because it's just not circulating a little like it's supposed to. Hello, Super Lab Chick. How are you doing today? Well, guys, we're down to these last 6 rows in the box. Come on, let's hopefully find something in these last 6 rows. Finding essentials for Agent Watson and Agent Mac. I'm sure Agent Watson and Agent Mac will be very happy that you found those essential items. If not, they'll probably be eating us alive if we don't have our other snackings in place. Nothing in that row. Yep, please check out Penny Dog's channel. She's doing a good day. She has a great channel. I think she's going to be back Wednesday hunting halves if she can get a hold of some. I know she was having trouble getting a hold of halves for her live streams. Nothing in that row. Don't believe unless I'm missing it. Well, I'm sure she would love that as well. That's one of her first passions. Penny Dog's passions is doing metal detecting. Still nothing. Still not finding any silver. And of course, we had on Penny Dog's channel, we had to see the poor demise of Bubble Butt. I know she hated that, but I'm sure she'll find something to replace it. Sure enough. I don't know if Rocky did or not. I haven't heard one way or the other. All right, 2 more rows. Don't see anything in this row. Come on, let's find something. At least one silver in this box would be greatly appreciated. These guys didn't want to wait here all this long not to find anything. JW Coins and Hobbies, welcome to the channel.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy. Thank you for stopping in. Well, thank you for hanging out. Even though you wasn't in chat, thank you for coming. Here's the last row. Maybe you brought us some luck. Hopefully there's some silver in this row, because so far it's been nothing but a Pepe Le Pew. Well, guys, doesn't look like there's anything there in the last row. Nope. Nothing. We didn't find anything. Sorry, guys, but Pepe got a hold of us and skunked us both good. But we did find 3 NIFCs and 1 Holy 1991 in that box. Yeah, that's true. No matter how small, maybe one day your box will be nothing but silver. That would be like the epic find of all. Epic find. So let's give me a second here and see where we are. We got 13 people watching, and give me just a second. All right. So, as y'all know, no stream or video would be complete unless I did a travel back in time. So let's fire up the Wayback Machine and travel back to the year 1991. So that's when this coin was minted. Figured we'd use this one for our thing. So what happened in 1991? Let's see. Well, cost of living in 1991. The average new house was $120,000. The average income per year was $29,430. Average rent was $495. And a gallon of gas was $1.12. In 1991, the Iraq invasion of Kuwait and the United Nations coalition forces, including the U.S., Arab, and European countries, bombs Iraq forces in Kuwait and forces the Iraq forces out of Kuwait and back into Iraq. After many years, the apartheid in South Africa, a new constitution for multicultural society was formed. And this is also the beginning of the Balkan Wars. And Lech Walesa was elected as president of Poland. This is also the year that Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of the band Queen, died on 24th of November from the AIDS virus. Some of the most notable technology advances included the airbag and a blue rose through the use of genetic engineering, and Thomas Berners-Lee introduced the web browser for the first time. So guys, that's our travel back in time. Let's get back to our own time. And here we are. Now we can do a giveaway. So for this giveaway, we're going to give another 40% and 90%er. We'll let you flip us over to the computer again. And with 13 people watching, we'll just keep the range the same. So when you see start in the chat, go ahead and start guessing. We'll do this in the box giveaway. "22, JW says. All right, well, everybody in? Give it a couple more seconds before I hit the stop button. Yes, you did, Autumn. You did get 35 first on my screen. So I tell you what, I'm going to give John you the same thing that I gave Autumn last time. You can go ahead and pick one more number since you and her tied on that number. And Silver Jackal, I'm going to give you the same chance. All right. All right, let's see who's the winner. Winner is 35. Autumn, you're just the lucky person again. You better go out and buy a lottery ticket. You better go out today and buy yourself a lottery ticket for getting both random number generators. That's awesome. That is really funny. That's great. Congratulations, Autumn. That's great. So, same thing as Autumn. Autumn, if you send them, you get both of them. And better go out and get yourself a lottery ticket. So you want to pass those on to Lester? Is that what you want to do, Autumn? You want to do that? I can do that. All right, Lester, please send me an email to this email up here at the top with your name and shipping address, and I'll get those two out to you. Thank you, Autumn. Again, this coin community is such generosity passing those things along. That's awesome. Congratulations to both of you. Well, guys, thank you all for coming. You know, I appreciate all your time, guys, and happy hunting. Good luck. Thanks for watching and being here. I appreciate all of you. But since we had a skunk, I want y'all to forget all this and we actually got tons of silver. So, tons of silver is what we got. Y'all want to come back next time. Happy hunting, guys. Good luck. Thank you. Bye.